I'll take whichever one you.
I prefer 60-second rundown.
We out
That's
here,
cool.
fam. You guys
Are
ready?
you gonna be there?
You girls ready?
Yeah. Okay, that sounds awesome. See you. Feel better.
Bye-bye.
Oh, wait. I'm not ready. I didn't go get my beer. I've made a mistake.
Wait, are you live now?
Yeah.
I need to talk to Susie. That is so cool.
67 shots for the Hurricanes.
That's a lot of
Girl.
shots. That's a lot of shots. Did you not send me this link, Yaya? Slacker. I'll get it from YouTube. It's fine.
No, you yelled at me.
Maybe that was a fuck up because that is not what it says in the app.
I was trying to get the game on for you.
I mean, what period? Is the game over?
Yeah, but at 55, the app says 55, so still a lot.
More reasonable, but a lot, yeah.
Damn, Seattle beat the shit out of Toronto.
Did they really? Mm-hmm. Didn't Susie get hurt in that game? Pretty sure he did. The beard's always been here. You guys just noticed it because I shaved my mustache.
Was that what people were saying when it was you, me, and AJ, and they were talking about
Yeah.
Amish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's like,
it was the beard.
I don't know the
Well, and
reference.
I feel like it is a little bit bushier than normal.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Now, why did you shave the mustache? It's an interesting move.
I hate it.
All right.
It gets
it's
long
fair.
enough that it gets in my mouth, and I'm like, this is not acceptable.
And you don't want to trim it. It's all or
No,
nothing.
no. It's gotta
I mean,
go.
I guess that is a pretty you move in terms of your head hair.
Yeah,
all
that's
or
how
nothing.
I operate with the hair, for sure.
Yeah.
So
Guys, this game hasn't even started.
it has not. It's not going to start for another, 2 minutes also.
All jokes aside, this isn't even. But like, it's 8:08. Like
Yeah.
from a start time standpoint, it's
But
like, come on.
You're playing a Canadian team in Canada, so it's national there. They have to do both anthems.
2 anthems.
It's just brutal.
Megan Shaka DM'd me today.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She followed me yesterday, and that set me on a high. And she DM'd me today because I had been featured in that Woman Crush Wednesday post, and I listed her as my superhero, and she saw it. Isn't that cute? She said, thanks for the shout out. Let's chat sometime.
I love that you guys have the same name. That's my
I
favorite
love
part.
that too. It had nothing to do with me really being inspired by her.
Game has started, apparently. They just said fuck it and went straight to the puck drop.
Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry for my profanity.
1947, 46, 45, 44, 43. Where is that meme actually from?
I don't know.
Because I've seen it, but never in the original context. Ruining the shot. Just knock it over. Just put it on the ground. The whole thing.
I didn't even see the lines. I don't think they're so different, but
Yeah, I made sure not to spoil the Tim Peel story in the title of your mailbag. Only the people who watched all the way through got rewarded.
Someone asked, and it was and it was an abridged version.
Should just start telling people he made you sign an NDA and speak nothing else about it.
we signed an NDA. I love that. I want to use that for things that wouldn't require an NDA.
Sorry, I'm on an NDA.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
I can't talk about that.
To tell me your order from Chipotle?
I can't
yeah,
talk.
sorry.
Can't talk about that.
I can only talk about it with Chipotle employees. Or illegal Pete's, I guess I should say.
There you
point,
go.
good save.
There you go.
That
All
used to be
right.
my
I'll say we get the
post-game
Nuggets
routine.
game
Yeah, it's
going.
going to be constant cheering.
Cheering this whole game.
Yep.
That explains the parking now. Why it
Yeah.
was so packed tonight.
The double up.
Is it Thursday, Wednesday, or
Thursday.
Friday?
It is Thursday.
Dude, this week, man.
I thought Monday was Tuesday.
Travis.
Yeah.
And
I would have bet my house that yesterday was Wednesday.
You'd have been right.
I'm sorry.
So
I'm
that's
sorry.
good.
That Tuesday was Wednesday.
It's a good bet.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah, Megan, I sent that message to you and Yahir where I was like, I'm so sorry. I just now saw this. Blah 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 blah. And they were asking me if I could do something at 2:00 on Wednesday, and it was like 1:45 on Tuesday, and I was like, "Fuck! Oh my god! I can't believe I missed this." And then I was like, "Oh, but I just realized that it's for tomorrow." So yeah, no, that's fine.
That's such a good feeling, though. Like thinking you overslept an alarm when it didn't go off and you're actually just before it.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than when you wake up and it's like, it's brighter in here than it should be.
Uh-oh.
Why do I feel so well rested?
I'm a normie sleeper. When I oversleep, I'm like, oh, the sun's down. Shit.
I actually sleep with my window and curtains open.
How?
because of
Wait,
the
you do what?
For the natural sunlight to wake me up in the morning.
You sleep with what open?
My windows open. I should say my blinds. My curtains and my blinds. I know that's probably not safe.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't. Do you live on do you have like a ground level apartment?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't think it's unsafe. I think you might open yourself up to some weirdos, but no. I mean, I used to do that when I lived in an apartment. I used to do that same thing, and actually when I lived with a roommate in a house, so that you get up. And it also makes it on days where you sleep in, you can close the blinds, and it's extra neat.
No, they have to be closed at all times.
See, I'm with you. I'm as dark as possible, as quiet as possible for me to go to sleep.
Oof. My
wow.
My dog loves like peeking his head through the blinds in our bedroom
Aw.
in the morning. So it's like every morning he blinds me.
Do you have blackout curtains?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
until
the way to do
until
it.
the dog opens them up, and it's like
I bet your neighbors who are walking by see his little face every day.
his nose poking out. He'd probably. I mean, he always is hanging out by our sliding door to the backyard. But he's a good dog.
Jared always looks like when he's on the bench, he looks like he's just ready to like he's watching you from around the corner, and he's gonna just
Oh, absolute serial killer vibes,
take one
for
step
sure.
around the
Yeah.
corner, and that's the end of you.
Yep.
But also just so manly, you know.
He's killed a man, but he was hot doing it.
Right. Oh fuck! What is that? There's a Family Guy joke where it's a joke about like how all superheroes are hot as shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Like in the movies and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, I got you. This has just been a high octane game so far. I wouldn't even say it's that sloppy from the Avs. They had one pretty poor clear, but other than that, they're just going back and forth. What is that?
Tamale.
How many tamales you make?
As many as I fucking needed.
Oh God. Oh God. Kale you can't do that, bud.
Shoot it out.
Yeah.
3 months.
You're making tamales? Or you made them already? I love tamales.
You just can't do that, bud.
How was New Year's Eve here? Was it fun at the bar?
All right, now the Avs are looking sloppy.
I can understand that.
I mean, that puck must have just flipped
Oh,
up.
totally.
On him,
Yeah. Just rolled and airmailed.
JT Miller has the worst vibes.
Has the what?
Worst vibes.
You're not a JT Miller vibes guy.
He's awful.
I saw someone.
Why did you say that like you were from a 1940s Brooklyn?
I don't know. I've
He's
been around
awful.
Greg Cronin sometimes about my like power play.
I can see that rubbing off for sure. Someone made like a meme gif of him. They were showing Elias Peterson looking at an iPad and then cutting to a bunch of plays of JT Miller just quitting on the play. So
And then the way that he just talks about his individual performance. No accountability.
hey,
Wow, I
let's
can't
go.
believe it.
We'll take that.
Yo, I give the NHL a little bit of credit for the slightly more consistency, but they have made it pretty clear If you do not have the puck and you're on the power play,
It's
you
interference.
pretty much
Yep.
cannot touch anybody. Now, again,
That's the same shit they've been calling on Kale. Like,
here's what I've been talking about with Ryan Bolding a lot, because I feel like we've seen a lot of these weird-ass penalties. And, like, all of this stuff is accidentally on purpose. This is all, little
totally.
things that players have gotten away with for a long time. And that's why they always, like, what is that tape job, by the way? That's why they always, like, look at the ref all confused when they get called for it. But, like, they know what they did. And it's like, yeah, stop making that little tiny move to try to get away with it, because you're going to get called. If you don't make that little thing trying to be sneaky, you don't get called.
the problem is, like, it's such a weird, specific thing that they've decided to call.
Oh,
Meanwhile, all the other shit they've continued not calling.
for sure. Ooh, that was a really nice play.
Hit the net, Miko. You would really think this team would be really good at 4-on-4.
Yeah. I'd love to know what guys like Cale Makar and like Mikko Rantanen really are like on the ice.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they're such different people. Just like to be
Yeah.
that kind of competitor, like you just have to have such a different
Mindset. Yeah.
right. And it'd just be so interesting because like when we interact with Mikko, like he's very light, like he's very
But he's not on the ice competing at that moment.
right. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. So it's like cool. We see this like, really jokey, kind of funny side of him. I'd love to know what he's
I would
like.
describe him as silly. Mm-hmm. I can't imagine he's silly on
No.
the ice.
No.
Certainly breaks enough sticks that he doesn't look silly.
Right. And I'd love to know what it's like because he like got into a little bit of an exchange there with the ref where it's like, what is he like when when the switch is on? It'd just be so fascinating.
Could be, given his size, probably terrifying.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Terrifying.
the score will be added when somebody scores. Never. It's over, dude. He's never scoring again.
He had one in, was it the last game or the game before that where he was
Last
like
game. Yeah.
This game he did have a
all
chance.
alone. All alone coming down the slot and nothing.
So we're all going to vote Logan O'Connor in the fan vote?
That's a weird way to spell Jacob McDonald.
I actually can't believe they're. Well, I guess did they? Is it people that? Is there a write-in option?
I doubt it.
I was gonna say I
fan
can't
vote,
believe
is it?
they did that.
No,
That they would do
the-
that.
after
There's
the
still
John
some
Scott
rules?
thing, they said, no, we're picking the people you can pick.
There's some rules?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, John Scott wrote a book, and the NHL was like, "Yeah, we're not gonna do anything that someone can write a book about us on again."
Which, by the way, I think they should let it happen.
I do too.
Like, if the NHL fans decide they want John Scott in the All-Star game, dope.
What was annoying about that was the lengths they went to when, like, it was your own fault. You opened up the voting to this. How did you not think the internet would do something like this?
Yeah. You had to know it was coming.
Right.
I'm just going to assume that you're memeing Squirtle and not think about that comment ever again. Oh.
Damn.
Does it seem like goalies' helmets fall off a lot against the Colorado Avalanche? Like, is it just me?
I will say yes because I don't remember the last time it happened.
It happened like 5 games ago.
Ooh.
And then it happened in the Cup Finals.
Against the Avs?
No, like the teams playing Avs, their goalie's helmet
Yeah.
falls off
That's what
all
I'm
the
saying.
time. Yeah.
Because, like, Kemper's fell off in the finals. When did Vasilevsky's come off?
I'm pretty sure Vasi's came off at one point. Maybe that was against Edmonton or something. I forget.
I mean, I'll take your word for it. I don't remember either of those.
I feel
but
like it's happened like 5 or 6 times in the last year, like actual calendar year. Not that it matters much, but it's just a weird thing.
Something you've noticed?
I mean, Taze just can't be your trigger man with this unit out, right? Like, he should be your last option.
Well, I thought it was interesting that he slid into the bumper. I mean, I guess they only had 8 seconds to go on the power.
Yeah, it was a weird scenario, but you're passing up Mikko Rantanen and Nathan McKinnon shooting for Devon Taves. It's just a weird choice.
I mean, I won't lie. Actually, whoa, what the fuck
He
happened
was
there?
all the way into Vancouver's bench. Yeah, that was weird.
Oh damn, he got fully dumped into the bench. Yeah.
All right. So theoretically,
Oops.
if you were strong enough to where Vancouver wouldn't kick you out of their bench, are you off the ice then? Could they put someone else on there and you would just stay on Vancouver's bench?
No, I don't think so. Oh, damn, that is so embarrassing.
Yep. The Avs need Newhook to start scoring. They just need it. He's been streaky this year. I'd love to see him snap this cold streak he's been in.
Oh, wow, what a save.
Dude, thank God Pedersen didn't have a move there.
Is this really still loose? Oh, God.
This is bad.
No stick. Ooh, wow, and he definitely just kicked that. Good for him. Wow, what a stop.
Made the save, and then the worst clear imaginable, but gets away with it.
Good recovery.
Survived.
That's just hard work from OC there.
Who abandoned ship on Pedersen in front? I'll have to look back at that.
Big sequence from Georgiev there.
Yep. He was good the other night, too, really.
He was
I
great.
believed that too.
They're getting what they need out of him. Now they just got to do the other things, like not give Elias Pettersson the puck 3 feet from your goalie.
Don't blow that whistle. Don't blow that whistle. Oh. Ah.
Is that Red Hart?
Yeah,
Why?
he's mad about something.
What?
Curtis? Lazar?
Curtis Lazar.
I don't know why I've grown really protective of him. Something happened.
If Pettersson just lifted that instead of trying to tuck it, it's the easiest goal of his life. Oh, of course. It was the E.J. Gerard pairing. Why would I even think it would be anyone else? What? Do like commercial actors consider themselves successful?
Dude, I think about this constantly. Not necessarily they consider themselves successful, but like there's just some of these insane commercials you see. It's like, what was like what, and not like in a negative way, but like what went through your head on the, like in the audition,
Right.
like when they're telling you what the part is and what they need you to do. Like, again, this is more of a conversation about like how brutal that industry is, and this
For
is
sure.
nothing against the
100%.
actors. But it's like, are they ever sitting there like, holy fuck?
What am I doing with my life?
Right. Or are they just like, hell yeah, T-Mobile wants me to, you know.
Do whatever. For
Right,
a
yeah, I
million,
was gonna say,
I don't know. I imagine they don't get paid very well if they're not known people. But
Well, see, and that's what I actually think is crazy about it, is I think they do okay. Like, I think for, yeah, you know.
well, and like obviously the big ones, like if you land the flow job or whatever,
Fuck.
you're
And
doing
see-
great.
And see, I
but-
feel like that's what you're probably trying to do.
That's
right?
the
Like-
dream, for
like,
sure,
You
yeah.
do whatever dumb shit, yeah, Metro PCS
And
asks
just
you to do,
hope
because you're
it
like,
hits,
right?
yeah.
You're like, well, cool, maybe I can be the next AT&T girl.
Jan from Toyota.
Right. Yeah, that's got to be what it is. Where it's like, ugh, I just need to be the caveman from Geico and everything's fine.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I gotta, like, dude, some of those NHL Network commercials, like not the
Yeah.
NHL Network, but the ones that air on NHL
Yeah,
Network.
they're out
Woo!
there.
Woo, ooh, ooh. Oof. Walk. Oh, wow, that's a great look
My
back.
favorite is all the like drug ads where I'm sure they just tell the actors, "Hey, just look happy and just
Yeah.
smile and do happy things." I'm sure they see the ad later with the voiceover like, "Side effects may include death, heart attack," and it's like, "Oh God."
What if it's like, if you have the shit and you're just floating on the couch?
Yeah. Well, the ones that I always like, you feel bad for is, and like it's typically like more of like bit parts in movies, but occasionally I see it in a commercial where it's like, all right, we want you to play like the loser that
Yeah.
nobody's friends with and
Right.
everybody hates.
Yeah.
You have the exact look we're going for. It's like, oh fuck. You know what you look like? Someone nobody would talk to. That's the part we want you to play.
We're gonna hire you for all the wrong reasons.
You're perfect for every reason you don't want to be.
Kind of a weird game. There's a lot of shot opportunities, but really not a ton high quality for the Avs, certainly. There you go. The 3-monitor setup. Living the dream, Casey. Someone's food is here.
Megan, is that you?
I did not order anything.
Probably Riley.
You said me.
I had one that I already ate a long time ago. Sorry. Well, the Avs have already failed to stay out of the box entirely, so that dream is dead. All right, if it's 48 inches, it's not a monitor. That's a television at that point.
Yeah. I saw one at Best Buy the other day that was like one of those ultra, where it's
Yeah.
like that tall, but it
Yeah.
literally is like the span of the entire
like,
desk.
30 by 9
Right, like-
aspect ratio.
I'm
Yeah.
like, what do you even use that for? What's formatted to that?
Nothing. The answer is nothing is formatted.
Watch
to
the
that.
lowest quality movie of all time.
I'm watching this movie in 360 vision. I can see every direction.
Yeah, it's either that or just have like 15 windows open at once for some reason.
I have 4 monitors at home. I'm a crazy person, but I don't understand the ultra wides. Oh, can you? Do you have one that like does that? It splits down the middle with multiple inputs. Because that's cool. I think that technology's dope.
Yeah.
All right. Who's going to put their foot on the gas properly in this game?
You can vote in the fan vote. It's by division. You pick 2 skaters and a goalie.
You can just put anyone?
Anyone.
Oh, God. All right. Jacob McDonald, let's go.
I haven't gotten to the Avs
Wait,
division yet.
You just write in?
Yeah.
What a
It's-
mistake the NHL
It's
just made.
so funny.
What
I've
a
got Danton
mistake.
Heinen, Jason Zucker. I'm still picking though.
Still picking.
Should just put DU
Yeah.
for all here. Yeah, dude, a vertical monitor is sick. Love having one vertical monitor. It's so nice for like browsing or if you do any coding.
Oh,
Mac, come on now.
you mean like if you still have your MySpace active or something like that?
Yeah, totally.
Me and my buddy joke about that all the time. It's like, this is why millennials are so good at troubleshooting. We had to learn how to
Had
code.
to set up a fucking MySpace
Yeah,
page.
just to fucking run your MySpace. You had to like know hard code.
Yeah, it's just HTML. It's not that hard.
No, but I mean like
I
hard, not
know.
in terms
I
of
know what you
difficulty,
mean. I
but
know
like,
what you mean. The raw input.
yeah, we're all like 13. Like, I don't know. I just want my background to be moving. Pray to God you didn't have a fucking typo in there somewhere. You got to go through all those different.
Yeah.
Good D, Brad.
My
Lines.
semicolon.
Yeah. You go back to my semi. It's supposed to be a colon. I use a semicolon. It's like that's why anytime my mom's Alexas crap out, it's like, yeah, I can probably figure it out. I had to learn how to sync up 4 YouTube videos to autoplay one right after another in a multi-channel music player. And a slideshow all at once to play to a theme.
And next week I'll change all of it.
Right. See, there really isn't anything to browse on the internet right now, so mostly what we do is just change our MySpace.
I don't know, Jesse. I might have to drop you out of my top 10.
Dude, sounds like a real thing.
I don't know if I ever had enough friends to have a top 8 even. Oh, I was reading Discord kind of late the other day, and I saw a message about me being cool in high school, and you very correctly said that I was an
sorry.
army brat, and I
I'm
would
so
not have been
sorry.
cool. No, I'm so glad. I wanted to go in, but it was like 2 days later. I wanted to go in and let everyone know that you were absolutely correct. I
Wait,
ate
about what?
lunch alone in the computer lab. I was a nerd.
Yeah,
in
were
high
you
school.
were you a cool kid in high school?
No, but our friend group, we had like one hand on every group. You know what I mean? Like we were like the auxiliary group.
Sure.
We were all just very likable. It's like,
We were the chameleons. Got it.
Yeah. We're nice to everybody. Everybody's nice to us. We're just happy to be here. You know what I mean?
For sure.
One time, someone
Ooh.
was assigned to be my partner in science class, and they asked to change partners.
Damn!
Because I was weird. I had baking flour thrown in my hair and trash thrown
Wait,
at me
you
during
had what thrown in your hair?
Baking flour. Someone brought a bag of
Baking
baking flour to the
flour.
cafeteria, like grabbed a handful, and they threw it in my hair.
Damn,
At high school.
that's
Level.
What high school did you go to?
Pine Creek High School. Same high school as Brandon Carlo.
All right. The whole knives thing is starting to make
Did
more
you
sense.
know Jeff, his brother?
No.
No.
Megan straight up bullied in high school.
Oh, I was gonna say that was a much sadder story than I was expecting.
No, but
I was-
it shaped me.
I was gonna make a joke about how kids today couldn't like. They talk about cyberbullying, but yeah, top 8 was like public cyberbullying. There was no one was trying to be discreet about that. It's like you're either in my friends or you're not.
My school was like all the degens. I talked about it on the Discord.
What school?
Green Mountain.
Oh, yeah, that's interference.
Yeah.
Really?
Our-
Is that like a night school or something?
No, it's a normal. I mean, it was a normal school. It just was way downhill. The cheerleaders were running a morphine ring.
What?
Whoa!
Yeah.
See, because I went to Highlands Ranch, but we had a night school, and the night school was all the kids who got kicked out of school from like around Douglas County.
Yeah.
And so like if you had to stay like late enough after school, you'd see some of those kids coming in and it was like,
You know what's a great idea? Let's put all the kids that got kicked out together.
yeah. Well, and they actually they offered more shit. Like they offered like shop class and stuff
Yeah.
for them, like for the night school. They did not offer for us. It's like, the hell.
They had to get ready for the
Stop. Although,
It's why they got all those electives. They need to keep them occupied so they don't do any bad shit.
for the record, eating lunch alone does not equal being not cool or a nerd.
What?
As in high school movies,
Yeah, in high school movies,
What is it?
eating lunch alone.
Well, I was brought to that because
Oh, all right. Well, damn. Now this is.
of my peers. That was a very formative time in my hockey years because that's where I would look up like past training camp rosters and get familiar with the organization in the computer lab at lunch. I would read articles on the Denver Post.
I mean, you had to have some friends, right? They came to your sleepover party.
Yeah, those were my hockey friends. Like I made them online. I did dance competitively outside of school, so I had friends in dance. And I was just a really shy kid though. I had a small group of all female friends though, and they just had a different lunch period, so that made things a little complicated.
Can confirm. When you get the different lunch period, it sucks.
Yeah.
We had in middle school we had teams.
Yeah, we
And-
had that too.
And your
yeah.
teams were all like your electives were at a different time. You're this and that and the other. So that was and I think it was all intentional to force you to like branch out of your friend groups, but I hated that.
Same. It was awful. Hated every minute. But I also went to like one of the worst middle schools in the state, and they had the audacity to name the teams after Ivy League schools.
What?
Yeah. Dunstan Middle School. I'm not kidding. Its name's Dunstan.
Dunstan.
Yeah, and I think I was on Team Dartmouth.
Hell yeah. See, we were the Crest Hill Cougars, and it was basically like Cougar themed street names. Cougar Park, Cougar Drive.
Oh my god.
I think there was like a Cougar Run or
Cougar
some
Way.
shit. Right. It was all that shit. And then there was one called Classic Olympians. One.
Just fuck it.
All the other ones were Cougar themed, and I only remember the name because it was so ridiculous. Cougar everything except for the Classic Olympians. It's like
That's so random. This continues to be a really weird game. The Avs generated a couple good chances there, including JT that didn't finish, and then JT did a dumb. And now we're here. Nice stick.
Do you guys remember all that conversation about Luke Hughes holy shit, about Quinn Hughes being just as good as Cale McCarr?
Holy fuck.
That went away so quickly. As
Are
he
you
ju-
saying Luke Hughes?
No, Quinn.
Oh, okay.
He got absolutely dumped
Yeah.
there by, was that Helm?
I
My
don't know.
goodness.
I saw that today, though. Someone saying Luke Hughes has the potential to be a talent like Cale McCarr. And
Have you watched that kid play defense?
I don't want to speak that on him after kind of 2 World
I'll
Junior
speak it
tournaments
on
that
him.
I've
That
seen,
kid can't play defense.
So
but
that-
it was bad.
That's the part of Cale McCarr's game that sets him aside from all that stuff is he's just as gifted, if not more, offensively than all of those people in that conversation. And he's 50 times better at defense than all of them,
Yeah.
with the exception of like Victor Hedman.
I've not seen the most recent Bar Down quiz, but I've seen a lot of them. I do like their content.
That's a great idea,
The
though.
problem with making them is, one, Bar Down's already done all the cool ones. And two, we're just not that big. Like, the reason the Bar Down quizzes do so well is because they get like 100,000 views on those things. And I would love to do that, but we just don't get that many views.
I would love to get 100,000 views. Wait, what's a bar down quiz?
It's just YouTube videos by the Bar Down people, you know who they are, like
Yeah,
Luca
yeah.
and all them. They just like pick 10 random hockey trivia questions, ask them to all of the Bar Down dudes, and then, a winner at the end of it. It's more complex than that. There's
yeah.
minutia there, but that's the general idea. Both of the Hughes brothers are still great.
They're
but
great. They're great players.
People just don't understand that McCarr is literally not human. Like,
In the same way, there's a lot of really great, talented players in the NHL. They're great players, but they're not Connor McDavid.
Right, exactly.
And Nathan McKinnon and Austin Matt. Like, they're just not like. You can still be very good.
It's not even close. We all already know AJ would get the belt.
Would get the what?
True.
The trivia belt.
I don't think I would do well.
We don't need a quiz to know that AJ would pull out some random bullshit fact about some dude in 1974. Just have a name somewhere in his head.
It was his knowing the top 3 of every draft going back like 19 years. That's
Yeah.
where I was like, I don't care how dialed in you are. The fact that you don't get tripped up at all
Yeah,
on
right.
3 guys from, almost 20 years.
Dude just has a photographic memory at that point. Like,
Right. I would hope. Like, if not, that's maybe a little bit too much time memorizing draft classes.
we did used to do bar trivia the first year the bar was open.
What?
Bar trivia? Remember when we did that?
Oh yeah, I was the host.
Yeah.
I used to host parties at the bar. And I had this special category named, what was it? Pop culture. And it was usually all about Jersey Shore.
Terrible.
And I just came up with the fucking hardest questions I could think of every time.
Nobody ever fucking got them.
Yeah, it was great.
It wasn't fucking great, because then I was like, people would come up and be like, I don't fucking know. It's like, so I had to start coming up with my own, because he's like, so many goals that Hayden scored in season 89, 89. I mean, you were right-handed, and I was like,
Right to the chest, man.
That 20 questions idea is a good idea for this summer.
I don't think the Avs get to 5. I'm not going to lie to you. But scoring on this power play would be cool.
So Evan tweeted that Dennis Malgin wasn't on the bench. I'll be curious if he has returned and will be on the second power play unit or not.
We'll find out in
We'll
about
find
a
out,
minute
right?
30. Yeah.
I hope he is not hurt.
Of course, you hope everyone's not hurt, but if you had to pick one,
That's a fair point.
Malgin is maybe the most survivable for the Avs.
Oh, that zone entry is just so much easier with him.
Yep. He's literally a freak when it comes to zone entry specifically.
He's just a human zone entry.
I genuinely believe he's the best in the world at that. Little too predictable. Delia had you read there.
Damn, I love there's 2 teams up there from this year. Both from the Pacific Northwest.
Shocking. My God, the West is fucking, the Pacific's just so bad. Hey, did that not go in? Did that go off the post? Are you fucking kidding me?
Go.
Dude, the Avs cannot catch a fucking break.
Is he smiling?
He looks like he's in, no, I guess he's laughing.
I'll let you him and JT know each other.
Oh, yeah, I would think so. He played in the Chicago area for a while, right? So,
For quite a while.
yeah.
Dude,
Clean off the
seriously.
post, man.
I was going to say, that is the other thing to keep in mind. Like, with their shooting percentage being so low, it's like, I just can't imagine that's going to hold up.
Well, in the last 2 games, there are 4 or 5 shots that have beat the goaltender
Yeah.
and not gone in the net for Colorado.
Right.
It's like, what do you want?
Oh, it's probably late.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think. Well, they got to be open late with both games going, right? Hey, there it is. No, you're banned. You can't watch now. Just a ridiculous Miko snipe, as he does.
"Hey, you can't be on the mic anymore." We're gonna yank with one of those against goal cannons.
This is the goal that makes you like, why doesn't he shoot more? He can do this. Why doesn't he just do that all the time?
I mean, he's got like 20 fucking 4 goals this year. or
It's
some
more,
shit.
I think.
Is
I think
he?
it's like 26 or 27 now. All right, well, now just survive 1 minute, don't do a big dumb, and you love it. Okay. Definitely a little bit of a squirrely period, but high octane, and obviously you're never going to complain if you have a lead on the road after one. Hard to be mad. Yeah. I'm going to go get my beer that I've been missing, and we'll be back in a little bit. Mwah. Might as well be
And that
deactivated.
was why I
Like,
did it.
yeah.
And that was why I did it. I hadn't posted, changed a picture, nothing in like 4 years. And
Yep.
I was like, you know what?
My Facebook is still my high school senior photo. Like,
It's,
I'm gonna tell you right now, Latin American families are single-handedly keeping Facebook.
yeah. Well, it's marketplace, dude.
yep.
Oh, Marketplace is the shit. I love Marketplace.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing. I was talking to my buddy, and he was like, "Damn." He said if Marketplace was its own app, he's like, I would have deleted my Facebook years ago. But dude, you post something on Marketplace, and within 10 minutes, you got like
Yeah.
30 hits on it.
Like, yo, that's still available, bro?
Right, right.
Yeah.
Like almost regardless of what it was, the traffic is wild. It's wild on Facebook Marketplace.
Super trustworthy because you see their Facebook, so you can see like.
Right.
I
don't
don't
know
know
if I'd
about all
use
that. Yeah.
Super trustworthy. I would say it's slightly more trustworthy than like Craigslist.
Mentally, it's like more trustworthy in your mind because you're like, all right.
I don't know about.
Like, in Craigslist, you're just messaging a number.
That's
That's
that
fair.
I agree. This I agree with.
But also, like,
They have a family.
I get on
2010.
Craigslist, I get way more of the like, I'll give you $5 for
Right,
it, bro.
right. Yeah. Facebook Marketplace, I feel like it's I don't know if chill is the right response to that.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
I think the entire point of that tweet is I'm just trying to chill,
yeah,
baby.
we're relaxing. It's still 0-0, bro. Calm down.
I also changed my Twitter profile picture, and I keep
Yeah, I
not
saw
recognizing
that.
myself.
I saw that.
It was time. I for the longest time it was like an annoyed looking face. And then I put the mask on him and I took the mask off, and I always had two, and one of them was a very happy looking excited face. And I always said if the Avs win the cup, I'll change it from the annoyed looking face to the
happy
excited
one.
looking face. That happened, and I've had it now for the last like 6 months, and I got a real picture of myself that I liked, and I was like, you know what? It's time. It smells like Chinese food. And I love that.
I can't smell it, but I do love Chinese food. I hate Indian food.
I'm also not an Indian food guy.
The Indian food is like people who don't know which spices to use, so they use all of them. Like,
Preach! Preach!
yeah. No,
No,
they are
they're
not.
fucking
Mexican
not.
food doesn't throw
It's-
45 spices into a bowl.
Indian food. Indian food is like if you took Mexican food and you mashed it into a giant thing of like pasta.
Yeah.
That's Indian food. And it's too many competing flavors. I love a nice flavorful dish, but I don't need my garlic competing with my onion, competing with my rosemary, competing with my chicken broth, competing with my turmeric, competing with my curry. Like I just don't need all of it.
I think we've had this conversation with the spices in Indian food are fucking elite.
I'm not even disagreeing that the spices in Indian
if
food
you
are
have
good.
them like individually,
Right,
like,
right. But I don't need 50 altogether. Hannah makes Indian food at home, and she's fucking cooking up 3 whole onions per dish.
Like if my tongue both is tasting sweet and is on fire, like
Right,
you've done
right.
something wrong.
My eyes water just walking into the house.
I hate that I like you guys so much.
Indian food, Megan, yes or no?
Yes.
All right.
Boo, both of you guys.
This is what I'm pissed about. They don't like Indian food.
Yeah.
No, just like a chicken curry and rice.
They
See,
just use all the spices.
Something that simple shouldn't have 50 ingredients, and that's my
Agreed.
issue
Oh,
with
wow. Oh no. Oh no.
They're not even ingredients. It's 45 spices.
right.
Chicken,
one of the best
rice. No, it's too
that's-
many. It's too many.
My taste buds can't figure out what's happening.
Oh
That's the good
no.
part.
No, that's not the good part.
You confuse them to take over.
No, You can't pick anything
I
out.
genuinely have no problem with anyone who likes
I was gonna
Indian
say I'm not
food,
telling anyone they can't eat
but
Indian
you
food.
can't make me like it. Like,
I was gonna say I'm
Maybe
being
the
berated.
criticism's aimed at me for being critical of you.
Well,
Not like-
maybe you shouldn't have been so critical, Megan.
You're right. You're
First
right.
of all, how
Be a better
dare you?
anti-Indian food ally for me, okay?
Indian food ally.
It's a burrito, but of Indian food. What?
I don't know what a masala dosa is, but I don't like tikka masala, so
It's too many flavors, too many textures.
hard agree.
Okay, yo, this is essentially what I'm trying to get going with the mailbag, but I got 100% abs
Yeah.
questions. If you guys if I do the mailbag again next week, send in whatever. I will just answer the questions as they
Be
come.
like, nope, I hate that.
For the first time ever, I got 0 just like life questions. We usually have too many of those and not enough hockey questions. And this time I was hoping for what grinds my gears questions, and I got none of them. Bah humbug.
Do you feel the same about Thai food?
Pretty much,
Yeah, for the most part. There are Thai dishes. I like more. There's more Thai food that I like than Indian food.
I would agree.
Pineapple fried rice.
Pineapple fried rice. I've had it once.
Pineapple
I was
is
in New York.
disgusting on anything.
Oh my god, bro.
He's not fully wrong though.
He is fully fucking wrong.
I don't think you're wrong yet.
Pineapple on any food is fucking elite.
What the fuck are these takes coming out of this dude over here? It's just the opposite of everything you and I are saying.
So
It is, but I'm being like genuine. I'm not just trying to be like contradictory.
Mm-hmm.
Pineapple pizza is one of my favorite. It's
okay, you're on an island there,
bro.
for sure. Like, get out of here with
Hannah,
that. Likes it.
dude, our friends actively make fun of her. It's embarrassing to order pineapple and black olive. Also, Ryan Reynolds is go-to, so like I get it, but like
Unacceptable.
pineapple, black olive, it's upsetting. It's upsetting to have in the fridge as
You know how
leftovers.
pineapples work?
This is an
Pineapples
interesting
are
setup.
so acidic that they actually start breaking down the enzymes in your fucking mouth.
like hair. No,
You're destroying your and it tastes awful and it like hurts.
Hannah,
Like,
it hurts Hannah's mouth
yeah.
really bad. Yeah.
your liver. Do you care? No, it's good.
It doesn't hurt in the moment when I'm
Yeah,
fucking up my liver.
I was gonna say that's long-term pain. What we're talking about with pineapple, it's like
Immediate,
ouch.
yeah.
Do you like pina coladas?
I can't say that I've ever had one, to be
Really?
honest.
Wow, you should do that.
Yeah.
Pina coladas. They're so good.
I do like dancing in the rain though.
Happier that Megan's here in my life.
They're like in stands on every corner in Puerto Rico, and you can get them without alcohol. And I remember going there.
Ew! Why would you do that?
I was
See, so
throwing back
do you want
pina coladas.
just virgin pina coladas?
Yeah, because I was a child. But it didn't really even occur to me that like they made these with alcohol, and that was kind of why they existed.
So do you want to know now again? I will crush a pina colada, like no doubt. But my one issue is there's too much like sunblock now that is pina colada scented, and so
What the fuck?
What do you? I'm not manufacturing it. What do you mean? What the fuck? Like I'm passing along
I'm just
like
saying,
market
like, how did
information.
that become a thing?
Oh yeah, I don't know. But only because it's like a very like tropical, like I don't know, very warm weather drink. I don't know. You drink them on the beach.
This is how, like-
or apparently on the corner as a child.
This is the same thing as how like men's deodorant only has 2 cents.
well, no, but so now there are times where like if I'm having a pina colada, my brain will be like, "Hey, are you drinking suntan lotion?" Like I just have to like reassure myself a couple times, like, "No, like
I'm
this,
not-
yeah,
I'm
this
not
is,
dying
yeah, this
right
is
now."
chill, this is chill, yeah."
Exact same color which makes it funny.
Right. It's colored and scented. Well, I guess it's technically like the sunscreen and the tanning oil that is scented pina colada, but so that's my only gripe with them. But that's really more of a me problem than it is a pina colada problem.
Yep. I don't.
All right.
My ties are good.
In 2022, I had at an all-inclusive in Mexico, I had a Mai Tai for the first time. Hannah got one, and I was like, "Oh, can I try that?" And then it was just the rest of that trip, I was mostly just chugging champagne because they couldn't water it down. they like had to pop a cork on one
Yeah.
every time. So I was just chugging champagne and Mai Tais for like a fucking week.
Amazing.
Remember
Also, yeah, we figured out at the all-inclusive, you do champagne and then you order, whatever, a margarita or whatever, and then you just order an extra shot. And the alcohol they used in your drink was different than what they gave you for a shot. It's like, oh, well, that's funny. Oh, well, isn't that funny? Yeah. And so, like I said, that was also why I was just champagne it up. Because I didn't want the heaviness of the beer.
I'm glad that we got back to the same level.
Yeah. I knew we would. But yeah, no, it was great. It was a great time.
Implying there will be a next goal. Bold of you, Stuart.
Name here, where are you from? What?
There's a guy in our chat named Name.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say, unless there's a name here, name. Ooh.
I think people will demand to trade Newhook if he doesn't score.
People will demand to trade everyone always, forever.
Did you watch the mailbag video?
Yeah.
The question that was, who has more trade value, Gerard or Newhook?
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, I guess this is technically a question that could be answered, but these guys aren't getting traded.
Neither of them are getting traded. Yeah.
I can technically answer which one has more trade value, but I don't really think it matters.
Time check, 1941, 40, 39, 38, 37.
Wow, that's a great play. Again, maybe one too many.
I think so, yeah. Are you actually from Iran? That's sick.
Iran. Didn't you see everyone on Twitter a month ago, Rudo?
I also say Qatar instead of Qatar or whatever you're supposed to say.
I didn't know that was one.
I say them all wrong. I can't even say hockey players' names right. Like, I'm sorry, I'm a stupid American.
That doesn't like pineapple.
That might make me a smart American.
Yeah, down with pineapples. Boo to pineapples, says I.
Are you just behind, or did you just miss the one that I just gave?
I think they started the game a little late.
Rudd, I'm not really not up this late.
John, I'm not going to lie to you. You should probably go to bed. I'm getting you confused with a bot in chat. The way you're chatting, it almost seems like you're a bot. And I'm not trying to be mean.
Yeah, just you've sent the same message like 3 times. Oh, I lived downtown across from Ball Arena during the fucking COVID years. I didn't get to utilize it at all.
Rip.
Moved down to the burbs right as everyone was back at the games.
18-11.
Woo!
Okay, well, time check is the Avs scored.
Gee.
Trade him.
Trade that top 4 defenseman.
Yep.
Yeah.
This one just floated all the way through, yeah?
Oh my God. What a beautiful screen from Luke Shen.
What is he doing
I think
there?
that was right through the...
Like, what is he defending?
Right through the 7
There
hole
isn't
on
an
Luke
Av
Shen.
within
Oh!
15 feet of him.
The 7 hole on Schenner. That's hilarious.
You see, other teams' defensemen are bad too. Should they trade Luke Shen?
What a great example. Like, honestly, that's pretty poor shot selection.
It is not a good shot,
But
but it worked out.
But that is just the ultimate example of why you always just put the puck on net. And also, good on Gerard for recognizing that you have some traffic.
Yep. Okay, 17, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40. The NHL does still make player pronunciation guides, yes. And I still get them wrong. All right. Can the Avs get an easy one? I've been asking for an easy one for them for like a month, it feels like.
Whoa.
Like, this is a bad stat, right? Like, it's great for that player, but like as a team,
Well, it's like shot blocks. For years.
yeah,
Avs
love that stat.
commentators will say that.
186 shot blocks.
Francois Beauchemin has blocked more shots in it. Sounds like fucking Francois Beauchemin doesn't have the puck a lot.
Never.
Then.
His team never has the puck when he's on the ice, and half those blocks redirect off him and into the fucking net. Shit.
Should be.
They might. What time?
Well, why? What were you gonna
have a
say?
meeting right here Monday, right?
We do, but
Yeah.
I feel like there will be practice.
Yeah.
You guys want to do it right after the show?
Can
that
you?
would be ideal if you can.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's okay with
Yeah.
That would be incredible.
trying to figure that out right now.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'd like to do it at the fuck. I'd like to do it at 10, but to Megan's point, if they have practice, yeah. Can we plan on? And it's
I'll talk to Ellie. I'll make double sure. I'll schedule that you guys in for that time. If there's no practice, I'll try to get you guys right before you guys are meeting.
yeah.
And then we can WhatsApp. We can get all the.
And we should know. We should know. Maybe honestly, even by Saturday, if there'll be practice Monday.
So just let me know whenever you
Okay.
guys can. I'll send on the back.
Perfect.
And just remember, because I saw shit in that week.
Yep. No, it's perfect. Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
The last video, okay?
Yeah, it's great. Perfect. Yep.
Yeah,
No,
it
that's
was
great.
Awesome. I'm excited to finally be back in studio, and the only FaceTime I would really get is that Monday, but that would be really valuable if we get anything from practice that we want to include.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and it should, like, Erod should be just about back by then.
Right.
Val should be just about back by then. Like,
Manson's getting close.
Hopefully, yeah. What is John's angle?
yeah, I don't know if he's either, like, 8 or if he's, like, trolling somehow. Are you a child, John, or are you a troll? Which one? Or are you, like, are you hammered drunk? Those are, like, my 3 guesses.
Could it be all three?
Could be all 3. I hope it's not all 3.
Child who is drunk.
Drunk off of virgin pina coladas.
Yeah.
Wow, he just missed the tip there. He had him.
What fucking song about Pina Coladas about cheating on his wife and finding out that it's his wife that he cheated on?
Well, it's about him trying to cheat on his wife, but finding out that his true love is his wife all along. It's
Dude, you're just twisting it.
no way, bullshit. What do you mean?
You're right, because he puts out a personal ad.
Yeah,
right?
he
Like, if
takes
you
an
like
ad out in the
Nick Lopez.
paper for.
Still trying to cheat. That doesn't
Right,
mean,
that's what I
like,
just
that's
said.
not true love. I completely to everything except
No.
for the last part.
No, because that's the entire point of the song. He puts out this ad trying to find his true love. The woman that responds ends up being his wife. And
His wife tried to cheat on him.
Don't-
Right.
They had the ad on first, so they're both pieces of shit.
Don't you know? You don't know what you got till it's gone.
actually, yeah, doesn't
yeah.
he respond to the ad?
Yeah,
He responds to the ad.
His wife tried to cheat on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's very cute. I love that song. I got that song on,
All right,
on my
look,
phone.
If you are putting out and responding to ads in the newspaper to cheat on your significant other, your relationship is not in a good
Isn't
place.
that crazy? That's like what life used to be. It's like and you could get away with it. You openly took out ads in the paper. People have like 15-digit passcodes now, and back 30 years ago, they were like front page. Who's looking? Yeah. Like, goddamn, just the brazenness.
I miss the good old days.
What? No way, did they just get a face-off violation? What just happened?
I don't know what the penalty was.
I was trying to distract you guys.
Why is yeah? I was like, that was all Yahir's fault.
That was all mine.
He outraged me with his lies
It
about.
had to be something weird, like an
Escape.
illegal change or something.
Too many men. Jesus fuck.
You're joking.
See,
Wait.
a skate.
Too many men on the before the puck dropped? Or was it before? It must have been before. I'm dumb. Never mind. Well, so much for making your life easy on yourself, Avs.
No.
You literally just had that called on you earlier in the game. What did you think was going to happen?
Remember that freak out penalty he took a few years ago that cost them the game?
Yeah. All right, that was pretty fucking soft. Not gonna lie.
That's interesting, though. I mean, I don't necessarily disagree, but that is an interesting call. Because
I mean, Cox has got to hold on to his stick, man.
I was gonna
don't
say,
know.
wow, I just feel like I have seen it called when they like,
really oomph it up.
yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Not that, like.
Although, so this goes back to what we were saying earlier, though. Stop fucking with him. Stop playing with
what
his
are you
stick.
accomplishing there?
Right, and don't even put yourself in that situation. I agree. I think it was soft and all that, but like, you know what you're doing. You know you're trying to disrupt him, get in the way. Ooh.
Not that it's ever fair and balanced in a single game, but it does feel like the Avs have been shortchanged on some calls over the last couple weeks.
Yeah, I could see how you could arrive there.
The good luck on the grand scheme always comes back to even.
Oof.
Georgiev continues to be good when he needs to be.
What time is it in Korea? What?
It's probably about,
Ooh, would anybody like to guess what time it is in Korea?
I would say noon. Probably about noon.
Noon, 9. Megan, do you have a guess for what time it is in Korea?
Get a price there. Right in the middle.
I think it's earlier than noon. I think it's 8. I don't know. 8.
Who had noon? You're the closest. It's 1:19 p.m.
Yeah, you know, a better part of a decade staying up watching GSL. I have a good feeling for the Korea time.
Oh, it's almost 4:20 in London. Everyone get ready.
Everyone get ready.
So true. So true, Yaya. Isn't that what they say? Somewhere? Ooh, let's...
Why? Sometimes you just want to play a fun little game. You don't got to Google everything.
Me?
No,
Oh.
chat's mad about us not just Googling it.
Yeah, I was going to say. And for the record,
Jesse did
I
Google.
did. So I was asking everyone else for their guesses.
Japan and Korea are like right next to each other. So
Oh, there we go. 4:20 in London and in Iceland.
smoke weed every day.
What about Melbourne, Australia?
Melbourne?
Anybody know? Anybody know there?
Did you just say Melbourne?
Yeah,
Sounded
that's how it's properly pronounced. You know, by
no,
the locals
that is
down there.
not correct.
Yes, it is.
Melbourne.
Megan.
It's got to be like 4 or 5 in
I was
Melbourne.
practicing. I used to watch that mermaid show.
Oh, I thought you went.
His wife was on.
Oh
and
my
they-
God.
Oh shit!
They're Australian.
I thought you said nope. I was like, God
No, I was
damn.
saying Melbourne.
Oh.
But I was trying. to
Melbourne.
say-
You ever been down to Melbourne? I'm gonna go to Brisbane.
It is 3:21 there.
Really? Is it, I figured on the east side of the country it'd be another hour, but
18 hours ahead of us right now. It's basically the future.
yeah, Australia lives upside down in the future. Confirmed.
Seriously.
Upside down in it.
All right, get another one, Evs. Don't take your foot off the gas. Make this easy. Oh, Miko tried the sand wedge.
Oh shit.
Aren't New Zealanders supposed to hate Australians? Isn't that the thing?
Ooh, is it? That's kind of cool. I like that little bit of a rivalry.
Yeah, yeah.
Mini Australia.
Oh yeah, I gotta finish voting.
Did you guys see that JJ Jerez fucking accidentally like broke major news,
No.
like leaked major
I
news?
didn't see it.
So the NHL 2020 or the NHL 22 like EA Sports Hut Team of the
I
Year is
did
being
see that
announced
tweet.
tomorrow.
Did he break that?
Yeah, he
for
was
Makar and
supposed
Miko.
to.
Yeah.
Well, so he did it for Makar. He posted the picture of the Makar
the skates. Yeah.
and then someone else tweeted that Makar and Miko got it, but then they were like, "Well, hold on, we don't know if Miko got it." But yeah, dude, there was some online,
Buzz about that.
yeah, that like that was supposed to be kept very under wraps until tomorrow, and JJ like completely innocently is like, "Oh damn, look at these crazy
These are some
skates."
sick
They
skates.
brought
Yeah.
the skates
Yeah.
into the locker room.
right.
I don't-
I feel like that's not on JJ.
No. Oh God, Brad Hunt.
He's fine. He's already missing a tooth. What more could happen?
He could have to play this 2-on-1.
Nah. Now define play 2-on-1.
What could be worse?
Was he the last guy back? Yes. Did he play defense?
So actually, I will give him. He does call that out. Watching that replay, he told whoever that was coming back, Cogliano,
did.
to take the pass.
But he also had cement in his shoes trying to get over to the
Mm-hmm.
shooter.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was good, but look right here. He tells him, "You
Yep.
take pass," and then he
And then
slides
Cogs
over.
doesn't at all.
Yeah, that's. I won't put that on Hunt.
I mean, yeah, it's not his fault that 2-on-1 got created in the first place either.
It wasn't great. But-
I tries hard.
Is that what counts?
That's what counts.
I'll give you one guess who the best player on the Avs is.
Yeah, what are these?
It's like a chat bot. Someone released an AI chat bot into our comment section.
Seriously. Colorado Avalanche, lowercase.
I mean, you could make an argument that it's McKinnon, sure.
According to the data that I just compiled, it's Nathan McKinnon.
Nathaniel?
Yeah, it's
McKinnon.
dog.
Calculating.
Is his real name Nathaniel?
I
don't
don't
actually
think it
think so.
is. I think it's Nathan. Mine's Nathan. It's not Nathaniel.
Yeah, every time Ryan Clark called him Nathan Raymond McKinnon. He never called him Nathaniel.
Yeah, it's true. I'd also wager he's probably not the first of his name. I bet there's been another Nathan McKinnon in history.
There's that McKinnon dude that plays for the Kansas City Chiefs that just
Yeah,
shreds the Broncos.
Jarrett McKinnon.
Is that his name?
Think so.
Wait.
Dude, I hope so. I hope you're writing an assignment and you're about to source the DNVR watch along chat in your like sources section.
Or maybe it's some of the assignment about like Helm was a Detroit Red Wing.
It's so harmless, but I'm so confused.
Right. It's just factual.
Jarek, I was close. I was close. My God, the Nuggets are fucking destroying that team. Holy crap.
This person's tweeting like the birthday sign that Dwight makes on The Office.
Hate that
It says,
show.
"It is your birthday." That's how this person's commenting.
Helm was a Detroit Red Wing.
Hannah's mom sent me the gift from that episode on my birthday last year. It says, "It is your birthday." I was like, God damn. Damn, Fran. Cold as ice.
BTFO'd, as they say.
As they say. You know. I wonder why they're highlighting Bo Horvat on this.
Because the Avs won't trade for him.
I was thinking about that this afternoon in the car, how many big name players the Avs have been in on in the last few years.
Yeah.
And how zero of them they've
Not
gotten.
a single one. The last real big name player they landed, I guess, was Kadri.
Wow, that's bad from Taves. Yeah, but I don't even know if you count that.
Yeah, probably not. He wasn't really that big of a name.
Wow, that's brutal. Taves fully pulled up thinking
Yep.
he was going to win that race.
He
and
just
then didn't.
Gave up on that race and lost it.
And then he
now
took
he's
a
going to
penalty.
the box for
oh,
it.
God, that's a horrible shift.
Not your best, Devon. He thought it was going to be icing or something, and no one was around. Just lazy. Just lazy. You can't do that shit. That's how you throw games.
That's a bad enough shift that I don't even know if Jared Bednar has to say anything.
He
to
doesn't.
him. That's
oh,
like,
yeah, no, that dude knows. That dude knows exactly how bad he fucked up.
Are we going to have to leave for Nuggets?
No, they're just going upstairs.
Oh. Perfect.
Pretty sure. That's what they did for pregame.
This is here?
Yeah.
Okay, so they got guys at the stadium.
Yep. Also, holy fuck, that game is over.
Oh, talk about Horvat again. Interesting.
Have the Avs considered just not taking penalties? Just throwing it out there.
Nah.
I mean, they've been in on everybody, right? But the last big free agent they really landed was, what, Iginla?
Yeah. Parento before that.
He wasn't that big. Like,
No, he was like the consolation prize for not getting Parise.
yeah.
I was gonna say.
Bye bye, Brooke. Sleep well.
I love the East Coast time zone.
I just realized I was doing that right into the microphone.
Maybe some
Whistling.
people like it.
Cheerful whistling.
Yeah. I walked into the. Were you there that day? I just walked into the media room and I was just generally whistling. And someone was like, "Oh, damn, is that song stuck in your head too?" And I was like, "What?"
I don't even know this.
Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, the TikTok song?" Like, "Oh, don't act." I was like, I genuinely have no clue what you're talking about. I'm just whistling.
This actually became a thing because I feel like JJ eventually found it on
Yeah.
Spotify to show you what he thought of.
Yeah, and I was like, "No." And he's like, "Who just... Oh,
Nasty.
Oh, no.
That was nasty.
yeah. Ooh, what happened here?"
Yeah, just a terrible rotation again. Gerard pops out to try and take the high skater, and Englund just stays low when he needed to hand it off to the
Dude.
forward coming to his backside, and Englund needed to pop out and challenge. And he didn't.
Why
And so
do they
Kuzmenko
keep
just
showing
walked
this
in.
ref?
Yeah, I don't know.
The fuck
It looked
happened?
like he got hurt.
Did
Oh,
he
okay,
take the
yeah.
puck to the face, and that's why this whole play happened?
Damn. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
tough. Dude, this team just gets their wires crossed down
Yeah,
low so
I'm telling,
much.
I've been saying it all season. Their PK's switches are way too fucking complicated, and
See,
no one can
I was
figure
gonna
them
say,
out.
why didn't Englund slide down and let Gerard
he was
take
supposed
that guy
to.
coming
He was
late?
supposed to.
Right.
Yeah. But Bednar plays this like, well, I guess it's not Bednar, it's Pratt, right? That sets up this like super high hockey IQ penalty kill.
Mm-hmm.
The Avs just aren't smart enough to fucking do the rotations. And yeah,
What
like
is happening here?
obviously the ref taking a puck to the face
Oh my
sucks.
gosh.
I don't understand why Cogs got an
Unsportsmanlike?
unsportsmanlike.
I'm assuming he flipped out for the puck
Yeah,
hitting the ref.
I didn't see
because he was the one that tried to clear
altitude didn't show us an angle, so we won't ever fucking know. But
it. Yikes.
that's pretty bad from Cogs.
He was the one that tried to clear the puck.
Still, he's a vet. He's got to know
Oh
better.
no! That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, honestly, it's been interesting
He's
because
taken a couple of not so good penalties.
well, and not just that, but like, was it a 10-minute misconduct?
So not even a penalty. It was just he swore at the ref too much. Got
Yeah, I was gonna say. So they teed him up. So are you now without him for the rest of this fucking period, and then
That's absurd.
into the next? I want to see what happened.
I would love to see what happened as well, but no doubt he swore too much, so they'll never show us.
I find it out of character for him to have been absolutely shitty.
Dude, he's been frustrated. Yeah.
You
I mean,
see
that's
it?
not worth 10 fucking minutes.
Well, assuming that that's the first thing that happens.
He goes like, yeah, he must keep jawing at him
Yeah.
after that. Like that's the only way.
Oh man.
Maybe the Sportsnet broadcast will show it.
Probably.
All right, so now you're down a forward.
One of your penalty killing forwards
Right.
too, but can't take any more penalties. And that's like some of the insane shit that it feels like is happening to Colorado, like insane bounces like that, but then they just make it so much worse for themselves.
Right.
I'd love to ask him about it. I feel like he would be candid about what happened. Especially not immediately following it, like when we do see them back in town next.
What happened, yeah.
It might be
That's
sensitive fudge muffin.
I mean, you can't do this. This is how you fucking throw hockey games.
This is double IHF. There's no way that'd count.
True. Be goalie interference every time.
That was a nice play.
I mean, EJ does an okay job there, but just what the fuck is Sam doing?
This team just isn't bouncing back the way that they did last year.
Like, Sam's just AFK on the outside of that play. Wow, he almost fucking missed that, too.
Uh-oh.
No
Yep.
frickin' way.
Oh,
poor
shit.
Georgie. Ay, ay, ay.
See, so you gotta chill out here.
That's so bad from Devon, dude. Georgiev's like, anyone on this team fucking help me. Anybody. Don't make a fucking horrible play to the middle of the ice. I mean, this is just awful from Devon. I have no idea what he's thinking here. Like, that's... Even if you're thinking you're going to hit a guy in the middle, the execution there is ridiculously bad.
This is such a pinnacle of frustration for so many people.
I was gonna say, dude, you gotta get a hold of it here.
Yeah, your team...
I'm not even just saying the game. Like, you got Andrew Cogliano flipping out on the refs,
Exactly.
getting unsportsmanlike. You got Alexander
Georgie
Georgiev breaking
nearly
sticks.
breaking
You're
it,
actively falling apart
was
on
like, yeah.
every level.
Right, I was gonna say you gotta take a beat here. Like,
This would be an interesting turnaround in intermission.
I was like,
What
the
they're
one
able
thing
to
I
do.
can guarantee is it's not gonna get better doing that. Oh, I think the camera died.
Dead camera.
With what? Oh yeah. Did you have your headphones in?
I mean, that's just... You work for over half the game to get a solid 2-goal lead, and then you just shit the bed for 3 minutes. Just completely fall apart for 3 minutes, and you've completely thrown this game away.
Yeah, I was gonna say. See, dude, look, you
He lost the helmet there. That feels...
And the first one, it's like, all right, whatever. You're on the penalty kill. It was a bad bounce. Get over it. The second one, just bad defensive hockey, but whatever. Give him a good play, credit wherever you want to give it to him. The third one's just totally unacceptable. I mean, yeah.
That's super unfortunate, but
it's unfortunate, but this team is just falling the fuck
see,
apart.
I thought they had taken another dumb, like, behind the play.
Stupid ass.
Yeah.
It's still, you can't. You
Okay,
can't do this.
Move your feet for the extra stride. Why are you
you
swinging your
just-
stick at that?
Your team actively imploded to the point of blowing a lead, and then you get a penalty call like that, and now you're running the rest of the game just being fucking over before you even get into the third period.
Well, like, you can't do this against teams like this who are also looking for any kind of spark.
Yeah. This team is bad. You should, like... Obviously, they have talented players, but to just get your shit kicked for 3 minutes and blow this game, like, in that fashion to a bad hockey team, it's just not good enough. The story is the Avs were up 2-0 for most of this game and then gave up 3 goals in less than 3 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Yikes.
Just walk away, Avs.
I was gonna say it's so obvious they're trying to goat you into taking one. Oof.
Yeah.
Ow, ow, ow. I do laugh whenever you hear, and like, Keefe is talking about Riker's talking about how hard Kale went down. And like, and this isn't what he's saying, but like, I do always laugh when you see people, not just Kale, but all, like, oh my God, look how hard they sold that. It's like, that sounds like someone who's never been hit in the face
Have
with a
you
hockey stick before.
Has anything ever flown near your face? Like, it's just natural human reaction to go like, whoa.
Yeah, let alone when something actually hits it. But to your point, regardless of what it is.
Right.
Yeah, most of that's involuntary. So here's what's weird about this game. I don't think the Avs have played that bad.
I don't think they have either, other than those 2.5 minutes.
Right. You gave one up off of a shitty little, again, shitty luck, shitty bounce off the
Yep.
ref.
And then you imploded.
And then it just went to shit.
Yep.
Seeing you got Vancouver feeling it now.
I mean, you literally can't keep playing this pairing. Gerard and EJ have continued to be so
I was
bad.
gonna say they've gotten chewed up.
Like, what do you do?
I was gonna say, I mean, like, how do you fix it right now?
Yeah, I don't know what the answer is. Brad Hunt's in the penalty box right now. If you really wanted to try Englund and Hunt against a level up, which I don't think would go
no, but
well.
I think you gotta do something like an Anglin with
Yeah, I
Gerard
agree.
or
They
something.
can't be a
Holy
pairing.
fucking
But
shit.
hopefully Josh Manson's back next week and we never have to talk about it again. But you can't keep them together.
Oh.
He had net to shoot at, too. Just missed it.
Oh
God.
fucking A.
What?
Oh,
What
fuck.
Devontae's needs to sit, dude.
So I was going to say,
Like, Bednar needs to take him aside and be like, calm the fuck down.
I was say, that was a classic. You need to get to the intermission.
I'm not making excuses for him. But isn't he a new father? Up late nights.
Did
with
he
the
have
baby?
his kid is like 1 right now?
No, he just
Did
had
he have
one,
another
like,
one?
last week.
Oh
yeah.
God, okay.
Maybe he's under
Dad effect, yeah.
extreme stress. I thought Josh Manson played really well after he had his baby. So I think there's 2 dad effects.
You have
Good dad effect
You get no
tired
sleep, but
dad
you also
effect.
get dad strength. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think Vance had dad strength,
Yeah.
but Taves has dad tired.
yeah, a terrible 3 minutes have just blown a hole in the Avs ship, and they got to try to find a way to patch it in the third. I don't know. We'll see if they can do it. Yep.
And I think they're going to need to have a pretty serious conversation this intermission.
Yeah, I mean, everyone in that locker room has to know that that stretch at the end of the second is just not acceptable.
Especially because the game's going well. Like, the game's going well for it.
Yep, you played maybe not great hockey, but good hockey
Right.
up until that one bad bounce.
You're on the road, you got a multi-goal lead. You got some depth scoring. To give that away, it's like, fuck me.
And then you blink and you make 10 mistakes in a row and you're down 3-2. No, there's no locker room dysfunction. They just need to play better.
Pretty over the John Michael Lyle's giant wine glass thing.
They could at least buy him a mic. It's been 3 years.
One of these mics yours?
The one that you wear.
Yeah, no. Which one?
One.
So it's on.
That's the little red buttons.
So like they can hear me?
I can barely hear you.
I think he's trying to please the fans and not you.
Yeah, I was
True.
gonna say.
True.
I was trying to talk to the listeners. How often do you turn this on and talk?
Never, I think it's okay. It all depends on the show. There's some shows I talk about, some shows I talk about.
Yeah. So like when you're saying all that stuff like on the watch along, they can hear you? Something.
Watch alongs, I don't have that on me. But like on most games, sometimes they can, depending what I'm doing. And then if it's like a 2 or 3 man set with there's more, nobody can hear me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you just gotta have to kind of take it to it.
Yeah. See, I wish we use the headsets for more because I like.
I actually agree.
Yeah. See, I never used to like these because like when you're in like a radio station, the delay is like
Just enough.
it's like
yeah.
a quarter of a second that I get too distracted listening to my own voice. But these ones are on point, dude. Yeah, and I like it because it makes everything else quieter. I can hear how loud I'm talking, and I can hear much more clearly. Like there are some nights, like Megan, like if it gets real loud in
You
here,
have to scream. Yeah. I
See,
hard agree. The headsets are better.
like on a night where it's a 4-man sex, it's me, you, then the couch, and like Megan's on the far end. It's like
Yep.
I have no idea.
So Megan just screams into the mic.
Right?
I
was saying,
know. It can be inaudible sometimes.
Megan's just too loud.
Into the mic, I'm just like, Megan, calm down a little bit.
Yep. We're chilling though. You can run by or whatever.
Are the Nuggets murdering the Clippers? It's outrageous. If Kawhi even plays?
Oh, the Clippers play their stars.
Oh,
Nah.
really? It's everybody
Are they just that bad?
The Nuggets were up 43 in the third.
Yeah.
It's down to like 30 now because it's catches and stuff.
Are the Clippers just that bad?
Clippers sat their starters to start the second.
Just said nah.
Dude, I just want to say I was the highest on the Nuggets and their fucking worst time so far this year. That's what I knew they were winning the chip. It was that 10-game start for that half last year.
Long way to go, bud.
They're still up for
The Nuggets are him. I'm telling you, dude, they're winning the championship. The Nuggets are the Avalanche are also repeating.
Who could beat them?
I think there's like 5 teams playing it all out.
A chance.
Milwaukee, Boston, Denver.
Dallas?
No.
No, Memphis is.
I think it's perfectly fine to look at it as the start of the year.
All right. Well, Brooklyn will choke.
Is Milwaukee out west?
They're in the East, and they're good, but it's unclear how good they are.
Well, I was gonna say, so who's out west that can? Because none of the.
Golden State, but they're only a bit above 500.
Memphis is a Western Conference team. I guess Nashville. Yeah, I was gonna say, but I mean, yeah.
I'm telling you, man, Avalanche are repeating and the Nuggets are winning the first chip ever.
I think this team could repeat.
I doubled down on that twice during this year. I parlayed them together.
Really?
Yeah, like I'm putting where my mouth is and I'm looking gambling money. So if it happens, I'm $2,000 richer come summertime.
Looking to a backup goaltender after a good lead again. Losing to a backup goaltender. Again, dude, people just we throw the words unacceptable and shit like that around. It's like, yeah, but guess what? We're gonna accept it and move on. Like, what do you mean? Like, unacceptable means changes have to be made. If the Avs lose this game, it's a huge disappointment, and it's something that needs to be addressed. because of, to your point, Rudo, the way that
Yeah, right.
we've
You're,
gotten
you're
here.
chopping up different things. Like, if losing this game isn't unacceptable, those 3 minutes, yeah,
Right,
that's
right,
pretty
right,
fucking
right,
unacceptable.
Right.
I mean, yeah, look, if that bounce doesn't go against the Avs, the refs doesn't get clocked, it's a different game. You're right. But also, you can't let a bad bounce like that just completely implode. You're
Well-
playing well up to that point.
Well, I was gonna say, and that's the weird part about it, is the way that they did implode. It's just very uncharacteristic.
Agree. And yeah, right. If the Avs come back and drop 3 more goals in this third period and win this game, everyone's going, well, that was weird,
Right,
but who
right,
cares?
Right. Well, it's like, 'cause if they do that, then it's the maturity
Right.
of this team to bounce back, and it's just that's why you can't live and die on every single minute.
Yep. I feel like every single game the Avs have played this year, during the game, someone has said the next opponent is a guaranteed loss.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, you should be mad about the way the Avs played in those 3 minutes of the second period. But also, they're still well above 500.
They're not in anywhere near as bad of a position as what people are making it out to be. Like, again, no one is going to argue that this is ideal, that it's all right, that it's good, that it's whatever. But yeah, hello. But yeah, to just the way that it's being made out by some folks are a bit unrealistic. IMO. The period hasn't even started yet, huh? This isn't like a
Yeah,
TV
no,
timeout.
you got a ways to go, bud.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
All right, should I bury myself even deeper with the food takes?
Yeah, what?
Barbecue? Disgusting.
Yeah, you've said that before.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Interesting.
But people-
Barbecue.
That one
Horrible.
gets people going.
Don't you like chicken wings?
Yeah, but it's the sauces that I don't like. Like, the meat is fine. Spicy is okay.
So it's barbecue sauce?
Barbecue sauce is unedible to me.
What's on the wings here?
Just like buffalo,
Yeah, buffalo.
sauce.
Yeah.
Oh.
But like barbecue sauce, terrible. Most of the rubs that people put on barbecue,
So you don't
I
like
don't
smoke, like
Hate
smoky.
smoke, yeah.
Interesting. I disagree, but I understand.
Most people disagree
I
with that one.
understand though. Like I like the smoky barbecue flavor. I get it.
It's out there a little bit.
Well, it's I can see how one would not like that.
Yeah. I don't agree that they're not showing any improvement. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
for the first 30 minutes of this game, there was lots of improvement.
Yeah.
And like spiciness I like. It's just I truly deep down believe sweet and meat should never go together.
Should never meet.
Yeah.
But
Pineapples because they're ruining your mouth and spice literally ruins your mouth.
What?
yeah, that's what he just said. He doesn't think sweet and spice should go together. He doesn't think so.
Yeah, when you say you don't like pineapples because they ruin your mouth, right?
No, this is a sign. Like, I get that spiciness makes my mouth hot. Pineapples actively like break down the atoms in your mouth. Like the cells in your mouth are dying when you eat pineapple.
Get back here and watch.
Ah!
That's on you, Yaya.
It is on me. No line from you, though.
Yaya says I gotta live in the dark now.
You're already living like that if you don't like mine.
Ranch is definitively better than blue cheese in every situation.
There's not a situation that's not.
See, I don't really like ranch just in general, but I do like it better than grilled cheese. Blue cheese. Cheese is fine. At BK.
That's okay. I know my takes are ridiculous and picky. It's just how I live my life. It's fine.
I hope the All-Star jerseys don't suck this year.
They're gonna suck.
Well, spoiler alert, they're probably going to suck.
Adidas is on the way out on this contract. They're like, fuck it. Just throw some shit together. Let's get out of here.
Well, that's why I'm hoping they'll be a little bit out there. Like, we're on our way out. We don't give a fuck.
Do something crazy.
Yeah, I either want them to be really good or just insane.
See, I love Italian food, but I could totally see how someone thinks it's overrated.
Overrated, yes, but I don't know if I've ever met anyone that doesn't like it.
It's because, like, if you want, like,
It's
Italian food can be like Italian food with spices, or you could literally just be eating like plain noodles.
I was gonna
Like,
say Italian food has such a wide range.
Yeah.
But it's also like a little bit like the carb side of Asian food is essentially just the same thing, just at varying lengths
Agree,
and thicknesses. That's kind of how like there's a large portion of the Italian food
it's also
genre
just
is
like
just like
Asian.
Yeah, it's either bread with stuff or without stuff, or it's noodles long or short, and then you can top it with kind of whatever.
Yeah.
But the basis is the same. Kadri, an all-star.
Yep, he sure is.
Interesting.
Just goes to show how mediocre the Flames are.
Wow, exactly one from each team.
Yep, that's
And
how
then,
they
okay,
do that.
That's how they did it this year?
Yep. Third period's going 1949, 48, 47, 46, 45. You see, I could eat MSG all day. Absolutely delicious. Give me some beef lo mein, just peppered in MSG. Oh, I'm in heaven.
Additives, etc.
Yeah, all the nastiest shit.
This has been a tough night for Taves. See, this is the exact type of situation where Taves has a terrible night, then he scores a goal, and it's like
Yeah.
what we were talking about with the grades
Completely
the other
redeems
day.
himself. And
Where it's like, how the fuck do you assess a game for Devon Taves where he has maybe
it
his
was terrible, but then he tied the game
right,
back
his
up.
worst
Like,
game as an ab, and then he does some crazy shit. Yeah. If they fall behind 4-2, we should just send DNVR after dark with like 7 minutes left.
Ramen, calling ramen pasta is just weird. Why wouldn't you call it just ramen?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's really kind of
like it has a name.
its own genre.
Yeah. The games in Florida and their reverse retros are fire. So yeah, I'd be a little surprised if it looked like garbage.
I hope it's not CCM that comes back. The AHL jerseys are shit.
Give me Nike.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd rather just be Nike. No, but it probably will be CCM because that's Adidas. Adidas owns Reebok and CCM. A few years ago, they were like, Reebok is ending their contract and Adidas is taking over. So they just change it to
They're
a
just
different.
fucking passing it around. All
They
their-
just change it to a different part of their brand, and now I have a feeling they're gonna do the same thing because CCM does the American League, and I think they're gonna streamline it. And I think the jerseys they do for the AHL are terrible.
When I got mine,
Whoa, that was almost so sick.
when I got my sweater, it was when it was Reebok.
Mm-hmm.
Over to Adidas, my sweater was only like 10, 15 bucks, but I was like,
Yeah,
oh, new brand. I'm like, I knew that's Adidas. Big shit.
right.
Sorry, we're ruining everyone's view of the set.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know what's happening.
That game confirmed hockey.
Guys is a gender neutral term. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh yeah.
I get the body of the hockey guy.
Can we hear this?
No, it's the Thunderbirds thing, right?
She said her impersonation. I
Oh,
thought.
oh. Well, let's hear it. We got a
Yeah,
microphone.
you can't just say this.
We gotta save it for a TikTok, guy. Get ready for a
We're gonna make Megan read all
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
super
say.
chats in bro hockey voice.
Oh. Well, yeah,
that's
sure it is.
definitely the bro hockey guy. Has
That's
a lot
literally
of
the entire
profanity.
point
Yeah.
of podcast.
It's literally just her doing chores.
Yeah. Fuck you, Shorzy.
Give your balls a tug,
Yeah, dude.
tit fucker.
He is the one part of that show that I do find funny. Your lives are so sad and pathetic. Taking a charity tax break just for hanging out with you.
Okay, so
Like-
far this period, it's been a whole lot of dudes trying to do too much by
Well,
themselves.
I was gonna say Vancouver's literally begging you to get back.
That's a
a
trip.
penalty.
You have to call that, yeah.
They've been charging the whole time. I don't know why they're not more for it. Mine died halfway through. Construction lady. Yeah, I love that.
See, I still get how you go palms up on that. Like there is
Yeah,
some of those.
That
where
one
it's
is
just
the
like,
most blatant. Like, you know you did it. Just go to the box,
Right.
bud. Like, all right, come on. You got to have it.
I was like 1 for 4. You got to have a good fucking power play night here.
Yes, I did.
A lot to a little.
122 to 90.
91.
Spanked them.
All right. Drop past to McKinnon, get the zone, and what you got?
See, this is one of those games.
Oh, God, Kale.
Jesus, fuck, dude.
Has anyone on this Avs defense had a good game?
No.
Like, genuinely? Anyone? All 6 of them.
No, and that's why what happened is happening because this team runs through its defense. Don't take one. See, this is truly one of those games where, like, if you come back and win, this turns into a huge positive.
For sure. But you got to do it.
Right, but if you lose, this is like one of the worst losses of the season.
Oh, this is not pretty. Like, even like Sammy has the goal, which is good. I think he's also at least partially at fault for the second goal given up. The EJ Gerard pairing has not been good, even if like they aren't the one at fault for the goals. And how much of that is EJ? Definitely a decent portion, but that's also on Sammy too.
I think they need to get one. Like, if they can get one to
Yeah,
go in and they
just-
tie it up, you can kind of have a mental reset.
Right.
But, like, dude, you can even see their body language on the bench. Like, you can tell they are frustrated, dude.
Nah, England was definitely at fault for the PP goal. He just didn't rotate at all. It's a nice entry until it wasn't.
I was like, the other guys just don't have the speed to back guys off to make that drop pass.
Yep. McKinnon is always a threat to cut to the middle with
Right.
that speed, and they just don't respect it with anybody else. All right, the Unit 2 Dream. I shit-talked him on the pregame.
Walk. Oh.
I don't get these graphics. Yeah, the top picks in a draft class are
Right.
pretty good usually, it turns out.
Well, and there's also no, like, games played.
Right.
There's just,
no relevant numbers of like
Right.
how good this actually is.
right, because
Because Makar took 2 years to get to the NHL.
I think Pedersen took you. I think Heischer's the
Hischier
only
dropped
one.
in right away.
Right, I think he's the
yeah.
one- and he's had injury problems. Like, I'd love a little bit more context to that
Right.
graphic.
You just have no idea what that number actually means.
You're offside.
I got to tell you, the Avs could lose 5 more games in a row and they wouldn't be anywhere fucking near rock bottom.
Oh. Like,
Rock bottom.
Like I said, dude, this isn't good. It's not fun to see them, kind of have this little breakdown here or meltdown. If they lose this game, that's 5 in a row. Like all that stuff, sure. But again, you just have to trust the process of all of this a little bit more. That it'll break. I'd like to point out that again, they're a post away from being up 3-0 in this game.
This game is millimeters from just being over.
Right. Both directions.
Oh, that's a bad play,
Yikes.
Newey. You got to do better than that.
Step out.
Nice read by Georgiev there.
Yikes. Where is it?
It was in his glove, I think.
He's had a really good game.
Genuinely, what is he supposed to do on any of the goals against him?
Right. Are we off tomorrow?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, a team who hasn't had a healthy top 6 for the entire season hasn't looked all that good. I don't think the math is that complicated there. They've literally spent more of the season with half of their top 6 missing or more than with 4 or 5 of their top 6 in. Like, and they haven't played a single game with their entire top 6.
It did end up 67 shots for the Hurricanes.
That's
by the way.
insane.
64 saves for Saros.
Holy
In a
shit.
regulation win.
What the fuck, Nashville? How do you get that cratered?
Dude, I don't know.
Okay, if injuries are no longer an excuse for the current Avalanche, then y'all can't use the excuse of the Avs are going to be injured forever, and that's why they're going to miss the playoffs.
Right.
Fair is fair.
And again, the Avs are over 500.
And there's still plenty of time left in this game. I have no idea how the rest of this game goes. It maybe goes great. It maybe goes terrible. Anywhere in between. Who's to say? All right, Jonathan. I see that. Crocs are edible, so I'll hold you to it. I just don't. McKinnon needs some support there, boys. Someone's got to become an option for him.
Got to get the puck first.
I know it's not good for the Avs, but I love Vancouver's forecheck pressure here. They're up 12 minutes left in the third period, and they are hunting pucks.
See, that's what the Avs normally do.
Yep. I mean, Cogs, you can't do this shit, man. What are you doing? That's just fucking stupid. That's just fucking stupid from Cogliano. You can't do that shit, man. Everybody knows you did that on purpose.
This seems like one of those games where Jared Bednar wouldn't yell at you.
This is the
And that's the
100%.
worst part.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. Jared
That's
Bednar.
the worst
Yeah.
part. I'd rather just him scream and yell, and he probably won't.
Nice save. I mean, Georgiev is trying to keep y'all in this game.
Ooh, that was a nice
Good idea.
look there.
Not as good of an idea. This is how you give up a break the other way, Kaut. Yeah.
That's just Martin Kaut hockey. They're like, wow, great play. Ah. Like he should have just eaten that into the wall.
Yep. You could have wasted another 15, 20 seconds of this penalty kill, and instead you sent it back the other way.
Instead, you broke it out for him.
Yep.
Kale went for a big old slew foot there.
It's easy to look relaxed because at the end of the day, all you have to remember is you're not out there playing it. You have no control over what the players do. Doesn't matter how much you coach them, how much you tell them what to do. Once they're out there, it's on the players.
Gotta do it. There you go. Oh. Oh. Oh, damn. I was going to say, are we about to see fucking Daddy Darren just fucking...
Daddy Diesel was coming down the lane. And this period has been not good, for the record. The Avs have, what, like 2 shots on goal in this period?
2, and neither of them are worth a damn.
They really haven't mounted any sort of pressure to try to get themselves back in this game.
And that was just such a terrible fucking penalty.
Yeah,
That
that's
was a
just...
horrible penalty,
Cogliano just
dude.
can't fucking do that. Like, you're a 15-year vet of this league. You have to know better than that.
Right. Well, and the other part, too... I go back 2 years to the Kadri suspension. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, the ref knows you're pissed.
Right.
Like,
he's looking for you.
Right. And, like, you know, when Kadri did that a couple years ago, it's like, yeah, you're not going to get any benefit of the doubt. Everyone knows you were out there really angry. Cogliano, you got a 10-minute misconduct earlier. Obviously, you're pissed.
That dude's got your number written down.
Right.
Like,
Anything that you do out of frustration is going to get called every time.
hit Cogs.
I was going to say.
All right. Now you're likely to see the Avs go crazy mode and just start taking insane risks. See if they can make something happen.
Oh my God.
What is
Bailed
happening?
out.
What is happening?
Bailed out by...
Just a dude straight up falling over.
And they missed the net. You can't miss the net.
Yep.
Interesting.
That was weird, yeah. And
Dude.
you also missed the net.
I feel like that's what kills the Avs in these situations. Like,
All right, you've tried it 3 times now and it hasn't worked. Maybe let's run something else.
let's get a little bit of a cleaner look at the net. How about? I love everyone just shooting as hard as they can, but
Why not another one? Fuck it.
dude, he missed the net. Holy
The
hell.
Avs shot counter has not changed.
Holy fuck.
Well, at least
Hey, he
you put
hit
it
the
on
net.
net. It's improvement.
That was wild, dude. That was 4 consecutive shots missed on the blocker side. That's almost funny.
What was so special about that couch over there?
Yeah.
The lights, actually.
Okay, got it.
I
fair.
get migraines.
Yeah, no,
and
I totally
actually
understand.
Was taking migraine medicine as a precaution.
I have always found that if I don't take it before one might be coming on, it's too late.
It's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah. This stuff is weird. I don't like to take it. It has weird side effects, but it will help. And so I think it'll be fine.
Wow, this post-game show really goes one of 2 ways here.
Yep. There's no in between on tonight's one, I don't think.
This is either a fucking... See, everyone take the knife off your wrists. They're fine. Spotty there, but good resilience. Or it's
It's either that or
how quick can we get through this before people show up and start burning this building down.
There must be a sacrifice.
get the chicken.
And it's
Get
going to
the
be me. According to AJ's Reddit friends, it's going to be me. What was the Discord?
Oh, the secret
Why
Discord.
are you the sacrifice?
I don't know. That was what he was saying that one day. He's like, yeah, Jesse, I was asking everyone about you. I was like, oh, fuck.
The sacrifice was
There's gonna be a
implied.
march of angry fucking Discorders if the Avs lose this. I'm excited for that Winter Classic next year. That'll be dope.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Seattle, Vegas.
Yep.
Okay. I can't believe Taves actually pulled up again. Like, that was much different, but after fucking that up once, you'd think that he'd be...
Going full bore every
Yeah.
time.
I was really hoping they were going to win this one so undeniably, and I could somehow point to my absence away from the arena like,
I can never go to
Clearly.
another game again.
Yeah.
All right, Kale, just go be a superhero. Might be what it's going to take. That's interference, though. Like, he straight up bumped them into the zone. I know they won't call it, but...
And that play right there is why I have an issue with the interference call.
Yeah.
Like, because I agree, I don't think that should be a penalty. But I also don't think that if the Canucks player is the one to fall down, that should be a penalty either. Ike.
what is going on?
Don't know, don't care. Avs just got to put a puck in the back of the net.
Did we ever get an official update on Dennis Malgin?
I haven't seen one, and I haven't seen him, so...
That is sad. He doesn't even get an announcement.
I was gonna, dude. Vancouver is just they're sitting back.
Yep.
They're begging you to get back into this
They're
game.
asking you to beat them,
Upper
and right now
body.
the Avs aren't beating them.
Good to know.
Ben?
I was gonna say Ben Myers. I've lost count of the amount of times he's done
He's
that.
an insane tee to green player, but can't putt. Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
Can't putt. I love that.
Yeah, I like that.
Eee! Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Jeez. Win it, win it, win it, win it, win it.
It's a keep. It was Andres Englund, though, so expectations were low. What does that change?
That's offside.
Holy shit.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, shots are 4-10 in Vancouver's favor in this period. The
was
last
gonna-
period where Colorado has trailed the entire time.
I was gonna say
It's just bad.
They're Vancouver's just like fully sitting back and like playing prevent, and the
Yep.
Avs aren't
Avs can't even get the puck.
doing
Yep.
anything to break it down.
I mean,
See,
that's a basic pass that they're not even connecting
Well,
on.
I mean, like that right there. Like, why isn't Kale moving? Like, why are you standing there letting Bo Horvat cover all 200 feet of the ice with his feet standing still right in front of you? So forget hitting the net. You got to win a puck. You got to establish some zone time here. You're losing every battle.
Yeah, it's not good. It
Dude,
just
three guys just got beat.
And I get that, like, the shot counter is a little bit deceptive because the Avs just can't hit the fucking net. But if you can't hit the net, you can't score a goal.
Well, and again, you can't keep losing every loose puck.
I don't know. It still just feels too individual. It looks like a bunch of dudes that have no belief that their teammate's going to be where they need them to be right now. Because a lot of the time they aren't. Did Mosier not hear the ref screaming loose?
Damn, and again, to your point, what do you do? But this pairing has gotten so much ice
You're
time.
just hoping to not get cratered at this point with this pairing on the ice. Like,
Dude,
they've been so bad. And there's, like, actually a really nice play from Sam Girard. But there's 2 minutes left in the game.
Yikes, 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 yikes. That was so close to too many men. Dude, this has maybe been some of the most effective, just like, oh my.
Oh, it looks like it's kind of trickling underneath.
Some of the most, just like every time Vancouver touches a puck, they're just dumping it.
Yep.
And it's working. It's wild.
I mean, that never had a chance, right?
It's rolling. And he hasn't played hockey in 8 months.
8 months. And again, like, the first half of this game was more than fine. The Avs were playing well.
Yeah.
And then they just completely imploded and have not looked good since the first goal for Vancouver went in. Like, it just completely stark difference. I mean, I don't, like, anyone can win any game. That's why you tune in every night, right? Like, the whole point of watching hockey is you don't know the outcome. Or any sport, for that matter, really.
I wouldn't have pulled the goalie already.
Yeah, I don't know. Tough spot either way, right?
I mean, I'd establish some zone time first.
Sure, but, you know, the extra guy will help you do that, in theory.
In theory, yeah.
But it hasn't changed the fact that the Avs haven't won a puck battle in 100 million years and will continue not doing so and lose the game.
God.
So
Can we start?
Yeah, I mean, no, but we should. I don't
for a lack of
see,
effort.
like, halfway through this game, would you have said this is a set in stone loss? Absolutely not. At the start of the third period of the LA game, would you have said that was a set in stone loss? Absolutely not. And they have found a way to throw, and that sucks.
See, and again, it's easy to say this since I gave the goal, but like, I just wouldn't have pulled him. Your team hasn't established possession once in 20 minutes.
I mean, I feel like you're just admitting defeat then.
Well, no, but I mean, like, I would have waited till right now, which he just did. Wait, why can't we start now? This is brutal.
I don't know. Should we give that ref the king of the game?
Only referee I know.
Give it to Georgiev. I thought he played great.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. I mean, would it not be a little bit funny if Kale just turned around and ripped it into his own net right now?
Be interesting.
I think Andrew Cogliano would.
He probably would. You're probably right.
Oh. Oi.
Nice, Mac. Real pretty.
Oh, you dick. You dick. Play that.
Okay, we're going to end it there because there's 3 seconds left. This game is over. We love you. We'll be live on the post game in like 5 minutes. We hope to see you there. Yeah, I'm sure chat is going to be a wasteland, but we're going to talk about the good and the bad. So come yell at us or yell at each other or do what you want to do. We'll see you soon.